One of the most profitable niches on Amazon is the self-help niche. But the problem is most Amazon KDP publishers don't know how to get profitable titles and keyword in this particular niche. In this video, I'll be showing you step by step how to get profitable selling titles that will make you your first $1,000 in the next 30 days. Let's get started. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, guys. It's Value Bank here. So in this video, I'll be showing you how to get profitable self-help topics that you can write on. Now, one of the most neglected niches on Amazon that is really making a lot of publishers money, that knows how to find profitable topics in this niche, is the self-help niche. Now, the reason why the self-help niche is like trickish is because it's not like cookbook or travel guide where you can go and copy exactly a title. Then you can just go and do a book on a particular title. All you just needed to change is the subtitle. For example, if you are into cookbook, you can go and you can see a title like Diabetic Diet Cookbook, right? And you can choose to do a book on it, that exact title, and you will be sure that you will be safe if that keyword is not trademarked. You get? But in self-help on Amazon, it is not like that. If you see a book like Atomic Habits, you cannot go and do another book called Atomic Habits on Amazon. Amazon will count it as you are trying to manipulate and mislead their customers. You get? If your account is not, if that book is not blocked, your account might be terminated because you are copying another author's book. You get? So it is not a lot of people that really knows how to get like the titles that can sell very well on the self-help niche. And one of the most fascinating thing about self-help is that it's one of the only niche on Amazon that you can go that has a lot of demand and a low supply. Now, this is what I mean. Supply on Amazon means the numbers of publishers that are putting books on a particular keyword. You get? Then demand means the number of people that are ready to buy that particular on that keyword, like the numbers of customers that are coming to Amazon to spend money on that particular keyword. Now, for us to move ahead successfully and for you to actually understand what a profitable title is first, we must establish what a profitable title is, which is, for a keyword to be profitable, it must have a low competition and a high demand, which means the competition must be low and the demand must be high. The people that are ready to spend money on that particular title must be high. Now, if you do a book on this kind of keyword, be rest assured that you will make sales because you don't have a lot of competition. And if you know how to do a very good book, you can come out as a bestseller on that particular niche. You get? So it is very important, if you will be going to create a book, don't ever create a book until you are very sure that the keyword that you are working on has met these two standards: low competition and a high demand. And you must have to verify on Amazon that this keyword is selling. You get? If it is not selling, first of all, on Amazon you don't write books based on what you love, based on your passion or anything like that. You write books on keywords that you know that people will buy, that are selling. You have confirmed it on Amazon using tools like BookBeam or any of those tools to ascertain that this keyword is selling. You get? Now, I will take you to Amazon and show you how to get profitable self-help keyword that you can write. And the idea around this is what people don't understand. You get? How can you have a niche? Now, it is so crazy that you have a niche so special like self-help, and it is very difficult for people to find keywords that could sell. Now, the reason why I say this niche is very tricky because it could get your KDP account terminated or get your books blocked very fast if you don't know how to get topics on them and if you don't know how to do it. So before you start your research, the first thing you want to do is to turn on your incognito mode. Now if you are seeing me for the first time, I am Value Bank. I create videos on how you can become a better publisher, become a better sales and marketer, and also create videos around content creation, how you can actually make money using content creation. So if that sounds like what you want to go into, make sure you give this YouTube channel a subscribe and like this video so that YouTube will recommend this video to more publishers like you and to more people who wants to go into the Amazon KDP business. So anytime you want to go into, like, you want to do any research on Amazon, the first thing you want to do is to make sure that now the first place you want to go to is to go to your incognito mode and the tools you need. Now if you don't have BookBeam, I will recommend you get BookBeam. BookBeam is a very important tool when it comes to your success on Amazon. It is very important. If you can't get the full plan, you can get from people who you can cooperate with people and get it. Like, you guys will just get money together and get it, then share the login. If you also want to get it, you can also send me a DM on Telegram. I will be linking a link to my Telegram DM on the description box below, so you can send me a direct link on my Telegram and I will tell you how you can also get that. So to start your research, you need majorly BookBeam. We are going to use BookBeam for this research. Okay, so you go to this aspect where you see these three dots and go and click on new incognito mode. Now the reason why you are doing this is because you don't want any of your previous searches on Amazon to reflect. You get? So when you turn on your incognito mode, whatever you are searching is real time. You get? So this is what you are supposed to do anytime you want to do a search on Amazon, and make sure that all the tools that you will be using to do your KDP research are being allowed in incognito mode. As you can see here, you see BookBeam is allowed, Titan's Quick View is also allowed, and other tools are also allowed. So what you need to do now is to go to Amazon.com. Okay, go to Amazon.com. Now let's click on it. So once you get to Amazon.com, the first thing you want to do is to change your delivery address, which is this. It's supposed to be in Nigeria, but I already changed it to the United States with this 1001. You get? So that all the searches you will be doing will be based on the US market, because that's where the most people that will actually get your book will be in. So change it to an address in the United States. It doesn't necessarily have to be New York, but just change it to an address in the United States. Now when you come here, the first thing you do, you see this all, go to this all and look for books. You change it to books, then click on best sellers. You get? Then come here and look for this department and you look for books and click on books. You get? Now you are on the books. Now when you come here, you will actually see that there are a lot of niches here. You get? Scroll down to until you see self-help. You get? Until you see self-help. Now the reason why you want to do a search and the reason why you want to go through a bestseller searching like this method I'm currently using is because for any book to be a bestseller, that book is really selling a lot. And the reason why also you should use BookBeam is because it shows you and it actually gives you the metrics that you can use to base your decision. You get? Now this is actually what I mean. On Amazon, you need to be sure that any keyword that you'll be writing on is something that you are sure it is selling on Amazon. Whatever keyword that you should be doing a book on is something that you'll be sure that this keyword is selling on the Amazon platform. If it is not selling, there is no need to waste your time to actually write a book on that topic, because it will be a waste of time. You get? So as you can see, this book is in self-help, is a bestseller in self-help. And one thing you can notice actually here is that this book is actually selling about 1,185 copies per day, and is making $13,000 per day. You see this other one, this is the audio book. Now this is the hardcover. The hardcover is making about $1,400 to $6,000 sales per day, and is making about 21,000 royalties per day. Now just imagine you have a book like this that is selling so well. This is like one of the magic about self-help. If you can create a book and you can create uniqueness around that book, it doesn't even matter if you have a loyal following or not. Just know how to rank close to this book. The idea is, if you can create a book that will teach exactly what this book is trying to talk about, and you can create your keywords in order for you to rank close to this book, as the sales, if people are buying this book and they are falling out not to buy it, if they see your book and your book actually makes sense to them, most of the people that actually fall out not buying this book will come to your book and buy your book. Now if you come to self-help, you will see that we have a lot of sub niches here that you can go into. You get? We have abuse, we have anger management, we have anxieties and phobia, we have act and therapy, relaxation, we have communication and social skills, creativity, death and grief, dreams, eating disorders and body image, emotions, handwriting analysis, happiness. You understand? So we have a lot of sub niches here. So what you want to do is go to one of these sub niches and go and look for a book that you can model. You get? Now before you model that book, you have to make sure that the keyword that you are modeling is something that has a lot of search volume, and also it is selling on Amazon. It is one thing for a book to have a search volume, and it's another thing for that book to sell, because a lot of people can be searching for a book and that book is not selling. That is why we call it, you have to make sure that there is demand. That is the demand. The demand means people are buying that book on Amazon. You get? Now let's go to this abuse. The thing is, I don't want this video to be too long. I just want you to give you the idea on how you can actually get a profitable self-help topic. Okay? And another thing for you to understand, just because a book has a low BSR doesn't mean that book is selling. It's something I just discovered recently. Just because a book has, please pay attention, just because a book has a low BSR, it doesn't mean that book is selling. A book can have a low BSR and there is no demand that is buying book on that particular title. I saw a book that has a BSR of 700 in a category, and that book is not selling at all. Like, it's not as if it's not selling, but it says that it's coming for a book with that kind of BSR. It's supposed to be selling about like 1,000 copies a day, but that book is not even making up to 20 copies a day sales. You get? But if you don't understand this, the way some people have learned, they have, if they find that kind of a book and they say they want to model it, they will do a book on that keyword and they see that that book is not selling because they didn't determine the demand of that particular book. You get? So let's go ahead and let me show you how to do this. Okay, let's see. Okay, the gift of fear. Why does he do that? Okay, so okay, let's just open it in another tab. Let's open this one in another tab also. Let's go to another anger management, another sub niche. Okay, another sub niche. Okay, and look for a keyword that you can do a book on. Okay, let's okay. Now if you you see a book that you want to model, you just open it in another tab. Okay, let's just allow it to load. Now this one has loaded. You get. Now the first thing you want to search for is this main keyword on BookBeam to see if it has a high search volume and the what is it called, it has also demand and is selling. You get, the competition is low. So we'll take this keyword, we'll go back, okay, to BookBeam. So we'll paste this here, then let's see what BookBeam will actually give to us. Okay, so let's just allow it to load. Let's just allow it to load. Okay, so let's just give it time. Now as you can see, this book, the opportunity score is 1 point something. Now the competition is 3 points, and it doesn't even have a search volume, the gift of fear. You get. Now another magic, before we actually go into getting another topic from Amazon, from the one I've actually put in other stuff, you see that once you search for a topic, this is why you actually need a tool. Once you search for a particular topic, you will see that keywords that are related to that topic will come up. Now when you come down, you see this keyword here. You see that it has the search volume is 13,000. This actually means that 13,000 people search for this particular keyword every day on Amazon, and it's a self-help topic, and the competition is only 144. You see the density is 12. That means books on Amazon that has this, the gift of imperfection in them. You get. Now if you copy this and you go here, now let's see what BookBeam will actually give to us. Okay, let's see what BookBeam will give to us. Now you see that the opportunity score here is 7.3. Now BookBeam is trying to tell you that the opportunity score, you see that this thing actually shows green. If you click on this, you see that high demand and moderate competition, which means the high demand actually means that this book is really selling on Amazon, and the competition is moderate, which is 144. So if you actually do a book on a keyword like this, you will sell a lot because the competition is low. And to tell you the truth, inside this 144, it is not everybody here that is your competition. You get. Your competition here can only be, let me say, 40 here that you are currently seeing. Your competition here can only be 40 here. You get. Now if you go down, you can also find other profitable topics. here. Now this is one way to get the topics. Immediately you search for a particular keyword, just scroll down and check if you will see other keywords that has low competition and high demand. You see this one actually has low competition and high demand with an opportunity score of 7.3. you get. Now we'll go back to Amazon again. Okay, let's look at this. Let's check for this keyword what it will give us in BookBeam. Okay, what BookBeam will give to us if it has a low competition and a high search volume with demand on it. Let's see. Now you see that this keyword actually has no search volume and the opportunity score is 1.0. the competition is almost like 900. you get, which means if you see here, BookBeam is telling us that very low in demand and moderate in competition. You get, moderate in competition, which means, look, and one thing about looking for keywords is being very patient in looking for keywords. For you to like get a title that can really sell, you need to take your time to look for those keywords. It's not something that you just come and pick a profitable keyword and you go and write on it. You get, when it comes to self-help, once you can find that high selling, I actually call them jackpot keyword. Once you can find that high selling jackpot keyword, you will sell like crazy. The thing is, just be patient in looking for this. So you go back to Amazon, look at this one, anger management for parents. And one thing about this also is the keyword that you need to, like, people are searching for can also be infused in the subtitle. You understand? So you can also copy some keywords in the subtitle and go and check on BookBeam to see if it has a search volume and a high search demand. Most of these keywords that really sell, instead of people infusing it in the title, using it as the title, they will infuse it in their subtitle. Understand that also. Now in my inner circle mentorship, my Zero to Hero Amazon KDP blueprint, I took my time to explain this, how to get profitable self-help keywords. You get, so most of the titles that will sell you a lot, you cannot even find them in the title here. You will see them in the subtitle. If you don't know how to do it, you have missed like a lot of money that you are supposed to be making on Amazon. You get. Now let's go back to BookBeam and search for this keyword if we can find something profitable from this particular keyword. Okay, now you can actually see that we have a keyword that has 24,000 search volume and the competition is 2,000. Can you do a book on this kind of keyword? Yes, because it is not these 2,000 people, the whole of these 2,000. It is not all the 2,000 that are your competitors. Your competitors here can only be 400, so you can do a book on this title. Now if you come here, you see that the density, which means the books on Amazon that has this particular anger management for parents, is only 10. You get, you see that your competitors are reduced, so the number of people that you'll be competing with head to head on this particular keyword that added this keyword to their book is only 10. And the next thing, if you find a keyword like this, you can now go ahead and check if there is trademark on it. Another thing to check if the person that wrote the book is a self-published author or is a brand, like the is a brand. You get. Now let's go back to Amazon and see Matthew Grant, Nancy Higgins. Okay, so you have to check if it's a self-published author. If you find a book like this, the next thing you just want to do is, and you see that it's profitable, is selling on Amazon and it has a good search volume. Now if you have 24,000 people searching for a particular keyword that only 10 people has on Amazon, it means there is a lot of potential around that keyword, and this is not something that can easily be trademarked. Though it can be trademarked, but it's not something that can easily be trademarked. But the way I actually thought in my inner circle, there is a way to do this for you not to have issue at all on Amazon. That is to making your own title unique by using ChatGPT, which is not something I can actually share in this video because this video is already like 26 minutes already. But this is like how to get a profitable self-help keyword. Now you can also look for keywords here like master your anger and transform your home. You can search for it to see if you can find something inside there. You get. Now for people who are into self-help and for people who knows how to actually do books on self-help, this keyword is something that you can actually go into. Is a bonanza to you. Okay, so let's check if we can actually find something on this master your anger and transform your home. Let's see. Okay, so you see that we couldn't find anything profitable on this keyword. Now if you have searched for it, you can also go down and see if you can see profitable keywords on on BookBeam. As you can see, anger management for explosive parents, you see that it has 17,000 search volume and 400 competitors. It has 8 density on Amazon, which means only 8 books on Amazon has this exact keyword word for word, which means this is also a keyword for anyone that is doing self-help can go into. You can also come down and you can still see if you can find more. You get. Look at this one, control your mind and master your feelings, 19,000 search volume and 600 competitors, also 8 density. Another keyword that you can go into. If you know how to transform this to what you can do a book on, the books that are selling here, your book will be ranking close to them. Let's even copy this. Let's go to Amazon. Okay, let's go to Amazon and let's search for this particular keyword. Let's see books on that particular keyword. Okay, so you see that we have 615 results. Control your mind and master your feelings. Okay, 4,000 plus BSR. Okay, control your mind, master your feelings. Okay, we even have control your mind, master your emotions. Okay, which is also related. Control your mind and master your emotions. Stop overthinking. Okay, one thing you actually notice in this keyword is the books on this keyword. Now if you actually do a book on this keyword that actually has a high search volume like this and the demand is very high, one thing that you notice is you won't have a lot of competitors that will be competing with you. Your own is just know how to do a good book, and you come here to pick keywords that could actually get you close to this book that are selling on this page. You get. Now Amazon will rank you close to these keywords that are selling, like this one that actually has 2,000 plus BSR. You see that is self-published, a publisher like you, and you see that these books are actually done 13,000 plus. Now this is a self-publisher like you, and the book has done 13,000 reviews. Master your emotions, a practical guide to overcome negative. Now let's see. is even a series. Now, okay, I've seen a topic that I can even do a book on, because it's a self-published author. I have to milk this later. You get? Now, generally, this is how to find these keywords. So all you just need to do is, once you are in the self-help niche, one after the other, right? One after the other, you start going to all those niches. Like if you come to self-help like this, start going to all those niches. Let's just allow it to load. So the self-help like this, you see all these sub niches, just go into them and you start looking for keywords that has low competition and high search volume, and validate on Amazon that these keywords are selling. You get? You do a search on it on Amazon that these keywords are selling, that they has demand, not only search volume. You have to make sure that that particular keyword is selling on Amazon, and there are some books that have been written on that particular keyword that has good numbers of sales and the review is good and all that. You get? You can now go ahead and do a book on it. Now, how to actually do a book on it? You have to go into what I call crafting a unique angle of keyword. The only thing you need is making sure that the keyword that is ranking those books that people are searching for is infused either in your title or your subtitle. So you just need to add something like an adjective on it, or you infuse it in your subtitle. You get? So once you have the keyword there, ChatGPT can actually easily do this for you. In the inner circle videos, I actually explained it in a way that you can see me the way I'm actually doing it, and you can see how you can also get like the title. Or there is another way of actually creating a book on self-help. Like there are two ways to do this. One is, first of all, crafting the title and making sure that you have a unique title, not the exact word for word. You get? So that it will not be as if you are copying like the exact word for word. All you just need to do is have that high ranking keyword, high selling keyword in either in your title or your subtitle. Now, if you have that high ranking keyword, the next thing for you to do is to find out what that book is talking about. This is how to get your content. And the way to actually go around it is you go to the description of the book and copy the description of the book. If that book is available that you can download on the web, you download that book, take it to ChatGPT, tell it that you want to write a book that is talking about what this book is talking about. You understand? But in a unique way. You get? ChatGPT will analyze that content for you, and you tell it to create something better. So it will craft a table of content for you in a way that it's centered around what that book is talking about. You get? Now, on the part of ranking, you now find the keywords that are ranking that book and infuse in major places like your metadata. This will now help you rank close to the book that is selling very well. If you can find yourself close to the book that is selling very well and you gather a lot of reviews, if people are actually coming to buy that book and they fall out from that book, they will see your book. If your book has a lot of potential and you have really done a great book, you will sell like crazy, because a lot of demand but low supply. You get? It's not like the Habitic Diet Cookbook that you can see 10,000 people have written about it and the buyer does not even know what to choose. Now, when you are doing a self-help, you only find like 8 people that have done a book on that particular keyword on them on Amazon. You get? So this is actually how to like find profitable. If you can find, like, self-help is something that is very unique. You just have like 10 books and you'll be doing like $1,000+ every single month. Now, if you now run ads on those books, you'll be making crazy amount of money. You get, one thing is to understand it. This is why you actually need a proper guidance. You need someone to guide you on how to do all this stuff. You get. Now the offer I actually made is still on. In the next 24 hours, I told you 2 slots are already gone. I will only have 3 slots remaining, so left. So if you come to my DM in the next 24 hours and say, Value Bank, I want to join your inner circle mentorship, I want to get your course, I will only you can only enroll in this course for just 15,000 naira instead of 30,000 naira. So I will actually be waiting for you I will be linking every link that you can connect with me in the description below. So if this video have actually helped you, please make sure you subscribe to the Value Bank YouTube channel, and make sure you like this video, share this video so publishers that will actually want to go into the self-help niche. If you also want me to do a video on how to really craft the book, on how to write the book on self-help, if I can actually get 100 likes on this video, I will create a video on how to write a full self-help book. We'll get the title and we'll start writing the book together. We'll format it, and that is it. So you get a better understanding on how to write self-help books. You get. Now the method I actually found out recently is something that is crazy. Look, that method is, if you do 3 books using that method, and it's very safe, it's not something that will actually get your account into issues. If you do 3 books using that method, you will sell so well. You begin to imagine why didn't I know this method since? When I discovered it, I say, wow, this is very crazy. Another way, the thing is, I've not even done a video about this particular method on how to get keywords in my inner circle. I'll be adding that video very soon to them so that they can also milk it. You get. So if you actually want to get all this, you can come to my DM and I respond to messages fast. Also, join the Value Bank community where you can actually ask questions about KDP and you see gurus respond to you. I will link down on the comment section. I will pin it as a comment so that you join the Value Bank community on Telegram so that you can ask questions. Also, you can come to my DM and ask me questions. If it's something that I can answer, I will also give you a response. But if something that you need a detailed information, is already covered in the Inner Circle mentorship. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you like. I will see you in the next one. As always, I am Value Bank and I'm always rooting for you all from afar. God bless you.